Hey, comment in the chat. Let me know how y'all doing. Pretty quiet right now. Out in downtown Dallas. Whoa! I watch this stuff. Uh, Take some stills while I'm out here too. How you doing? As you see, this is the problem with a lot of these black bitches. I bet you if I was a blonde, blue-eyed Brad, she would say hot. This, looking at, walking around angry and mad, walking around pissed off at the world for whatever reasons. They'll try to talk about the system of white supremacy, but yet you vote Democratic. Yet you support policies that are anti-black men. No, do you understand that misandry, black misandry, anti-black man misandry, anti-black misandry is white supremacy? Feminism, granocracy is a form or two of white supremacy that y'all don't want to let go. Being a man to this plantation. Yeah, I should definitely do a StreamYard. But see, she's walking around all angry and shit. I just say, hey, how you doing? I ain't trying to smash. She ain't on smashable. But see, even in Dallas, Texas, just like North Carolina, just like Durham, Raleigh, Charlotte, North Carolina, just like Princeton, New Jersey, Central Jersey, North Jersey, New York, DC living a pretty nice small experience. Even DC, these women got a bad attitude. LA, San Francisco, even across the pond, London, France. Black women got an attitude problem. And it's not because of what they go through. What do these women go through? Other than be a victim of their own stupidity? These heifers have a victim mentality. Just like that bitch who got fired, rightfully fired, from her just over broke. Talking all this shit about black men, pushing promiscuity, women to be fots and hoes, and then crying about why she got fired. But she talk about she resilient, but she crying about not having a job, not having no money now. And I don't understand, hey, how am I gonna pay my car note? Which I'm 2 months behind, I'm a month in behind. Even women who pay less than car insurance can't drive for shit, can't even pay that. She's always coming up short. This is what nobody wants to talk about. Nobody in the pro-black sector. If you're a black man who's pro-black, B123, and I had a discussion with him. We butt heads. We have butt heads. We got into it, but Um, See, if you're a man who's pro-black and you are a man's man, you get no respect. You gotta be a simp. And just like Detroit, that organization that fat heifer from Detroit, Michi X was talking about, I can't support the organization, any black organization that's geared towards misandry. Just women and girls, but nothing for the boys and men, especially the boys. And just helping these men get in a position to be leaders, teachers, providers, guidance, setting the standard, raising the bar. If you're not a pro man, you're not about being conservative, I can't rock with you as an organization. I don't care what kind of organization it is, especially if it's a black organization. If it's all based on gynocracy, women just having more handouts, men don't get nothing, men get taken to the cleaners, and our issues are not met. Same with political parties, even though I don't vote. I don't fuck with voting. I will not support you. That's why I fuck with the black masculinists. Dr. T. Hassan Johnson, subscribe to that man's page. Subscribe to his YouTube page. This man speaks on black issues of men and boys, black men's issues. And he also helps, he is geared towards black men and black boys for the betterment. Because when the men are better, the women are better. Like it or not. And he also does address some of the issues that the women do about that toxic feminism. But see, you can't protect women from themselves. Bad attitude, because what I go through, when I hear these martyrs and talk about what they go through compared to their grandmothers and great-grandmothers, they need to shut the fuck up. Actually, men go through worse. Do you know the men before my granddad? No college education, no high school education. He dropped out of middle school. You know, the son-husband abuse. I'm not gonna get into that part. These men drop out of middle school, elementary school, got more respect for being a man, provided for their families and shit. And the thing is, they got some respect, but I would argue they got no respect either. And these women talk about, I don't have to speak to you, I don't have to smile, but can you help me out? Can you give me some money? But I'm equal to you. What the fuck? See, and this is the thing, I got my own channel. I talk about the stuff that I'm passionate about, and guess what? I get canceled. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. And, no disrespect to Robert Perkins, but just explain that to me, brother. And he already knows. We talked about this. When I was on this panel and stuff, and, explain that to me. How can I have a channel that's positive even when I defend the right women, not the hood rats, not the hyena bitches, not the hyena hood rat bitches, not these toxic, masculine, beta hoe ass females. But for some reason, when I support women who what you call a pick-me, it's a problem if you're a man. You're not support traditional feminine women. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to defend the criminal element in the black community. You're supposed to defend the dusties. But you call people dusties, but you defend them. And then you want to talk about, man, don't get me started on BLM. Making money, talk about we defend black men, but you make money off a black man's death. I was in New Orleans, y'all. I was in New Orleans. And I'm seeing Trayvon Martin's mother make money off her son's death as a profit. This is the stuff, even if these black men are talking about these discussions in the black community, you can't have these discussions. You can't have that discussion. I would argue we need to have that discussion if we want better and progress. There's no point on talking about solutions and stuff if we can't get y'all to stop cooning. I can't even get y'all to stop cooning. I can't even get y'all to acknowledge how fucked up the female is. We can't even do that. Now y'all want to talk about all this injustice, and which I agree. We can blame the system. I don't stop at blaming the system. But if you call out, well, hey, this is the stuff that contribute to our demise, you're a goddamn coon. But in the eyes of black people, even though they're the real coons, you're a coon. You're a Sambo, your Uncle Tom, what have you. If you critique your own people out of, and you're not shucking and jiving, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, y'all. You cannot make this shit up. I'm walking through Dallas, and I got a bit of broad that can't even say, hey, good morning. Hey, brother, how you doing? I know my day is rough. What's up with you? Can't even get that. We ain't asking for no date. We're not asking for no, I'm not asking for no relations, no sex. Just a conversation. Just a hi. Hey, how you doing? Just a smile. You know, to give a man peace, that's an act of being a revolutionary, ladies. But y'all got too many excuses. There ain't nothing like the women of the past. And I would argue that the women of the past did fail you. But at a certain point, as an adult, as a middle-aged woman, it's time to take personal responsibility and stop being a victim. Stop letting your traumas whoop your ass every goddamn day. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's unreal, y'all. Unreal. This bad attitude. Black women getting fired from their jobs because they got a bad attitude. We can talk, we already know where the attitude stems from. And it don't stem from slavery. It stems from the silent generation not teaching their daughters how to be ladies. This feminism and shit. Black women embracing shoes. Okay. Embracing the coon shit. I just wish black people just stop cooning. I think, just talking about making stuff go viral, not saying it's wrong or anything like that, but when are we gonna when are we gonna have these messages, black people, stop cooning, go viral? We're gonna start doing that. Comment in the chat if you feel what I'm saying. Put a one in the chat. Make no sense. Everywhere I go, same shit with black people. Don't matter if you come from the north, come from New York, Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Don't matter if you come from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Don't matter if you come from South Carolina, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter if you come from Atlanta, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, California, Arizona, Nevada, Montana, Alaska. Places that you think black people don't live at, but they do. Minnesota. I don't have to smile at a man, but can you protect me? Can you tell me I'm pretty, but allow me to you? Abort black male babies. Make no fucking sense. I mean, Dallas is beautiful. I mean, yo, man, make sure you like this video. Yeah. Anyway, I actually did a video reaction to the black therapists and why they're a problem and why therapy may not be the best solution. So stay tuned for that. I'm about to go continue walking around, do the sightseeing in Dallas. So stay tuned for more. And please support the channel. Don't expressions and my sayings, you know, what I find sexy. And also you can just donate to my Cash App and PayPal. Y'all have no problem doing that to anybody else. You have no problem giving people $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000. Why not support a person who's actually not here, who's actually trying to give y'all real knowledge, show y'all the facts, truth to power, and actually trying to get the message to make change and not try to, create a lifestyle just by just saying some fluffy stuff. Give you real stuff and real change, real solutions.